welcoming innovation and new ideas from those we employ and serve. Welcome to Chicago at Play.
Today we are celebrating the centennial of the founding of the park in 1916. The amazing thing about this park is that it's a continual line of wonderfulness.
Indian Boundary Park has got a long and deep history, something that we care about a great deal in West Ridge.
And on the recent celebration marking the park's 100th anniversary, dozens of park patrons came to honor and learn, taking a walking tour conducted by Park District historian Julia Bachrach.
As we know, the original park was 1916, the expansion was 1922, the field house was 1929. It's a lovely little field house. It was designed in 1929 by Clarence Hatzfeld. He really made an effort to incorporate the theme of the park's name. It's such a joy to be with people, especially the people who live in the community, when they come out and they love their park. And it's all really telling stories, and so essentially I'm telling them more stories that help them even better understand why they love this place so much.
You have a community that really feels ownership of this space.
It's a very passive park, supposedly, because there's no baseball diamonds, no basketball hoops, no soccer field. And it's supposed to be a passive park, but it's anything but passive. It's very high energy park. Kids can run and scream and play, but also there's plenty of areas, nooks and crannies, and areas under a canopy of trees where adults can sit and be quiet and just listen to the birds and the trees grow.
This is such a beautiful park. When the flowers are in bloom, it's gorgeous. Plus the beautiful, unique playground that we have here. It's a great place for families to come and enjoy the day.
So another thing that's special about this park is that there's no street that separates it on its north and its east sides. So there's a seamless connection between the neighborhood and the park.
Indian Boundary got its name 100 years ago.
And at that time, they decided that in honor of the treaty that was called the St. Louis Treaty of 1816, that they were going to name it Indian Boundary Park.
And the Indian Boundary history and its famous field house have been an influence throughout Chicago and beyond.
Parks played a very important role in the history of Chicago. Basically, Chicago introduced the idea of the field house, kind of a community building where all different events could happen under one roof. It allowed a park to be used year-round. So very quickly, people throughout the nation wanted parks with field houses and parks that were great neighborhood amenities, and you also began to see this idea spread throughout neighborhoods throughout the city.
All right, this is the deal. There's a list of landmarks in the park. There's a number next to each one of those. Get those numbers on the park map in the right places.
Concluding the day's event, a good old-fashioned scavenger hunt.
On your mark, get set, go! People don't know about this site, and finally I picked out a few of those elements and did a scavenger hunt for youth to connect them to the history of the park.
The actual celebration of this iconic 100-year-old Chicago park will take place October 23rd. For park enthusiasts, it's a year of new awareness and civic pride.
Indian Boundary is a place to come to because nobody doesn't smile at Indian Boundary.
Indian Boundary Park is a very special place. We have a lot of wonderful parks within the Chicago Park District. This one is pretty unique.
Come and enjoy this park. This is the most amazing park in the city. Sorry, but it just is. It is.